we at? 6. Okay. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I had a busy day, so I didn't get to make any videos. Hold on, I'm just trying to get to the channel. One day. So, like, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, oh man, I really want to shuffle these. And I want to see if you get a scorpion card. Okay. Because it happened with the Tauruses. I pulled the buffalo. I mean, that's close enough. I don't think there's a cow card. I don't think there is a. I don't know. I don't think there's a bull. Oh my god, this phone is terribly slow. It drives me nuts. Okay. Oh god, I think the volume's up. I was listening to music on it earlier. Okay. I was waiting for my fucking taxi. And my fucker didn't come. I had to call another cab company. I'll never do that again. I'll just call the other. See, I usually call the other place again. When they don't send their cab, it happens. And I was like, the next time they forget to send a taxi out for me, I'm gonna try that other company because I see it all day going up and down my street. So I'm thinking it must be a pretty popular company, or maybe they got a good rate or something, right? I'm trying to trust my neighbors. No, absolutely not. They were more expensive by $2, and the driver was rude. Okay, no, did not pay for you to drive me across town. I'm not even across town. Literally, not even like a 3-minute ride up the road. It's like not very far. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm only renting his trunk. Okay, we're only renting the trunk space here. I can walk. I can do the walk. So it's like for him to charge me that much is crazy. But anyways, it was his attitude. I don't like his attitude. Hi, 3 people. Hope you're having a nice night. It's true. It's nighttime, and you guys are Scorpios, so you probably like the night. Okay. Yeah, and he was rude. I didn't like that. Not at all. He was one of those taxi drivers that are super duper duper nice. Okay? And he undid all my groceries into his trunk. And I'm like, and I helped him. I held the cart for him because if I let go of the cart, it was going to roll. We were on a hill. So I had to hold that thing for him. And it takes all my might, okay? I'm a tiny ass person. So it took all my might to hold all those groceries from rolling down the hill. And he finally finishes. And then we get in the car. And he takes me there, whatever. I tell him where to go. Yeah, oh, well, that's another thing. He acted like he didn't speak English. Okay, I say acted because I could tell. I could tell it was not. That was not real. But I could tell homeboy spoke English, at least somewhat. But anyways, I ignore all that because I'm like, I don't really want to talk to you anyways. I was in my Scorpio mood. I was like, I don't want to talk to you. No, okay. You might think I want to, but no. I'm just trying to be polite because I thought it was really nice that he took over on the groceries. So anyways, I got this rule where I only pay for the distance traveled. Like I know what efforts it takes to get down that road. Okay, I know where I'm going. I've already done it a million times. This isn't my first taxi, you know. And then he takes me here. He sees the tip, and like his whole attitude changes, and I'm like, ah, how rude, you know. But I'm one of those people that carry like a little secret 5 for them, you know, because that's how much the job costs. I don't care what you think. You can get upset if you want, but if you're like, I don't know, if you're a good person, you'll be able to like, I don't know, do more from there, and that's where your tip lies, in my opinion, and that goes for anyone in hospitality. Okay, it's how hospitable you are with people, and homeboy was not very hospitable with me at all. Okay. I'm like literally like some 95. He's making me carry. He's like, I said to him, I said, can you just bring them for me right there? And then he's like, he looks around. It's like literally like 10 feet. It was just so it wouldn't be on the side of the road, because I can't stand it on the side of the road, because then I have to take 3 trips instead of 2. All right. So then he's like, he looked over. He says, no, and I said, oh, okay, that's fine. So I start bringing my bags there. I'm like moving, you know, space by space. And he says, hey, he barks at me. I'm like, what? Did he just bark at me? No, he did not just bark at me. I look back like, what's up? What's up? What's up? You know what I mean? What's going on? Why are you so angry? And he says, no, you come, you have to help me. I said, I am helping you. I said, I'm just trying to put them over here, and then you put them there. I'm like, you put them there, and then I put them here, and then you can go bye-bye. And then he's like, no, you gotta come help me. And I'm like, wow, see, he does speak a good amount of English. Okay? So I was like, I already knew it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm coming, hold on. I was like, I put my bag down. I walk over to him, and then I start grabbing it, and then he leaves, and he gets in the car. I'm like, oh. I was like, you're not even gonna help me at all anymore. I'm like, well, that's just terrible. I was like, what a rude person. So I took my sweet time with it because, I mean, I could only go so fast. I had one arm, okay? I had a bunch of stuff in that one hand that I couldn't put down on the ground. So it's like, and I couldn't bring it all the way to my house. So I had to one hand it all. And he knew I was working with one hand. So it's like, he sat there forever waiting for me to finish. And I'm like, and that's what you get. I was like, how dare you? How rude. I don't know, but he definitely he didn't get that 5. No, I was like, forget it. I was like, this 5 is only for people that have a fucking heart, okay? And I was like, this was just terrible. And my neighbor's looking at me, and I'm looking at my neighbor like, this motherfucker. My neighbor sees me with all the different taxi drivers. They all help me. I asked them nicely. I was like, can you just take it right there? Sure. No sweat. They never give a fuck. They have the bags, and they're like, where do you want them? And I'm like, just right there. I said, if you can, and they do. And I give them that 5. They fucking earned that 5. No sweat. And that motherfucker was like so angry about that. And I was like, you don't get my 5. I was like, you get the bare minimum. You don't. Ugh. And I do cash because my mother told me growing up a lot of the times when you type the tip in on the debit, it doesn't always go fully to the person. Some of the company takes some of it sometimes. Excuse me. Like a portion. They take a little portion of it. I don't know, like a debit fee. I don't really know. She didn't really explain too much of it. But she says basically cash is always the best way to tip person. So I was like, well, if I'm going to tip them, I'm going to tip them fucking cash. You know what I mean? So I always try to tip cash. But man, I can't believe it. That was my first taxi driver that ever actually was rude to me. Yeah. How dare he? Okay, the audacity, I want to say. It's gonna end up taking me, how many trips? One? It ended up taking me like 4 trips to the house just to get all those groceries to the back door. It was a big deal. How rude. I don't remember his name, but see, that's the beauty of it. That company actually like texts you and things. I texted them, I said, your driver was so freaking rude. Alright, the rudest driver I've ever seen in my life. So rude that I will never call that company again. Ever, 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 ever. I will wait for that other company. Like I said, I will call them again like I usually do. I usually call them back like, hey, where you at? Where's my taxi, man? I've been waiting like 30 minutes. It usually takes you 5. What is this? And then they come in 5 minutes. So I don't know what happens. Right? Mistakes were made. But now I know, I will always order my taxi from there. They're worth the extra. I want to say they're worth the extra time. Let me tell you that much. That other place is terrible, 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 terrible. Ugh. Let me see. Is there anything else I would like for you? Yes. Okay, listen. I always pull these last. Okay, so what do we have? 4 people? Hello, 4 people. You guys had a nice day. I had a nice day. Despite that little taxi driver. I mean, that was the very end of it, so I didn't really care. But, And I waited as I was walking up. I waited because I left his trunk open. So I'm like, forget it. You're gonna at least close your trunk. I was like, you're gonna leave me with all of this. I was like, rudely. How rude. Okay. So then he gets out of his car to open his trunk, and I'm waiting for him to look at me. I'm waiting because I'm ready to flip him the bird. You have no idea. I'm gonna tell him, go fuck yourself. I was gonna whisper it to him because I was on a hallway. I was in a tunnel. And I tell him, go fuck yourself. But he never looked. He knew it. He could feel my fucking eyes waiting for it. Like, look at me, bitch. I was so mad about it. Like, oh my gosh. I could not believe. Alright, like I said, the gentleman in him was non-existent. And I was highly disappointed, okay? Now, I'm back. My goodness. Let's see what card you get. Okay, oof, the octopus. So, oh my gosh, something in your thoughts. With the whale energy, I want to say you're going to have a nice, relaxing month. Okay? I have a feeling if you've been going out a lot, you're going to be staying home and relaxing. Something like this. At least for like the beginning of the month. I don't know, but you're going to be in your thoughts about something. You're going to be in your thoughts about your options. Apparently, your options. You have 7 of Cups. Okay? So you have options. I'm picturing all sorts of options, though. Not just like dating options. You know, my mind instantly goes to dating because, you know, Pisces. But, you know, I don't know where your mind goes. But yeah, you got all sorts of things you can do. They're all fun. Some involve other people. They choose you. Okay, so those here I want to say with a romantic interest in mind. There might be a message. They choose you. They really like you. So I want to say crushes. Maybe if you have a crush, they choose you. Okay? You might not readily believe this. It might not even spook you a bit. But there are those who choose this very lifetime in large part knowing you'd be there. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, that's so nice. Now that's what we call a reputation. Hugs the universe. Okay? So I don't know. If you're dealing with any type of self-worth issue, I want to say don't be. The offering. I don't know, someone might make an offering too. I want to say romantic. No, it might just be friendly. I don't got no romance yet. I want to say definitely some offer, some insight on something. I'm not sure. Something with their house. Open the third eye to strengthen your intuition. White carnation, devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. So I don't know. I want to say you're going to be very thoughtful about something. That's what you're going to be in your thoughts. Okay, bring love into the situation. Some of you want love with a, I wonder who though. So you do have the options card. You might be looking for love. Looking for the right offer, I want to say. The maiden, okay. I'm going to say something fun. It's making me think of like a summer fling. Some of you might be not looking for a summer fling, but looking for love. Or you're looking for a summer fling, or you have a summer fling. This seems so cheesy. Whatever. But you have that. But then I think it turns into love. Because, you know, this is throughout the month. So it's like, I think like you feel like you fall for this person somehow. I don't know, Joy card, I feel like they make all the right offers to you. I don't know, but don't let pride get in your way. I want to say you might have Leo placements that make you, I want to say, be a little too cocky or something like this. 6 of Cups, it might be someone from your past. I want to say someone really relaxing. They have maiden energy. That's what makes you think they're just for fun. Don't mind her. Okay. They're having fun. My fingertips going numb. Whenever my fingertips go numb, it means I'm gonna get a migraine. So that's no fun. I haven't had a migraine in forever. Okay. But yeah, harmony. So if you see me massaging the tip of this finger, just know I'm not being diabolical. I'm just got a sensation I'm trying to work through. Okay. I am not sniffing through your cards that hard. Okay. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. As I said, you might stay home a bit. Maybe you don't really, maybe you know you have options, but they're not for like right now. They're like off in the future. And like I said, they might not even be romantic. There is some of you that do have some little romance hopping, going through here. I want to say at least 35% of y'all. Okay, yes, that is me being diabolical. Okay? But yeah, devotion. Yeah, it's someone you could finally devote yourself to, okay? I learned all about Scorpios and their love nature, okay? So it's like, I know how y'all work. So this is someone I want to say, like, that you should, I want to say, take time to, yeah, open the third eye. Yeah, ouch, my toe. It's really about risks. Maybe you don't like to take risks. I don't know. But either way, this person's going to be worth the risk. There you go. Whatever risky situation, whatever risky business it may be. I picture Tom Cruise sliding in his socks. I think that was that movie, Risky Business. Oh, I love sliding around in my socks in my kitchen. It's too hot now. When I slide around in the kitchen with my socks on, I get too hot. So I can't do it anymore. But my God, when I first moved here, I was Tom Cruise, like you wouldn't believe. Okay, maybe you're gonna have a Tom Cruise moment, staying at home. Maybe. Okay. Mm-hmm. Her giggles, they make me laugh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Don't mind me. I'm exhausted. I had a big day. Okay, and I took a nap, and I'm still tired. But I woke up because I need to eat and take my medicine and things. And I figured I'd at least get one reading done today. Finish the rest off tomorrow, probably in the morning. But yeah, my goodness, okay. Okay, adventure. Ooh, live wild and free. That's what I said, like Tom Cruise, who's sliding through the kitchen. You know, you might have some music on. You might be in your undies, okay? Your undies. Or your panties. Okay. That's so cute. But yeah, something like this. Because we got new moon in Aquarius, okay? Some weird, you know what I mean? You can be a little weird. Things will get weird. I feel like you're going to have fun. I don't know if it's going to be with somebody, though. That's why I'm picturing you alone in this situation. And then, but like, this might be your situation. But then it's like, I feel like you kind of want to bring love into it. So that's when the maiden card kind of hits the scene. Okay. But I feel like with maiden, joy, and whale, I feel like you're a really fun person. I feel like they have a whole lot to bring to the table. There's the type of person that has options. This is the type of person you meet. Yeah, I feel like somehow there's someone from your past. How could that be? And we have house. So maybe hometown. I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe you meet someone from your hometown. Where you're at. Maybe bump into somebody. I don't know. We have the adventure card. Let me be. Okay. I am cusping Sagittarius. So I'm very adventurous. Okay. Ooh. Really stuck together. Was it confidence and self-confidence? Oh, how cute. They stuck together like birds of a feather. All right. I want to say you're very foxy, sexy. You know, you have self-confidence. You have confidence. You know what I mean? Like, you're awesome and you know it. I feel like, and you're so visually pleasing and you know it. Okay, strong. You might work out. You might have strength to you. Like, you might be a strong person. I would say you're definitely strong emotionally. Okay. That's why you're the octopus. God, octopuses creep me out. Oh, gosh. I've had a nightmare about octopuses. I cannot stand them. I read it was like a reoccurring one. It stopped, alright? I won't lie. I don't have it anymore. I haven't had that dream since I was like 10 years old. It disappeared. But like, yeah, they still freaks me out. So it's like, but you might have that energy about you. All I'm saying is you might kind of creep me out. But my point is so, I don't know, you're gonna do something that's risky. Okay, and it involves someone from your past. I don't know how that plays out. The sun. Ooh. It makes me think of going out and getting some sun. Because I'm not gonna lie, this octopus also makes me think of my brother sometimes. And my brother, he was so pale. I'm sorry to laugh. I'm not laughing at people with pale skin. I'm just laughing at our joke that came afterwards because it's just so funny. I used to call him Mr. Translucent, you know, because I used to tell him you could see through you and see your veins. And I have never been that pale in my life. And then I moved to Canada and I stopped going out in the sun and I don't know, a decade passes and man, was I pale. I've never been that pale. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, man, so I took him to the beach once and I got him tan. And why does this make me think of Mr. Translucent? Okay, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like I'm seeing through, you know, those fishes you can see through. Well, that's what my brother's skin was. So I'm saying, maybe you're pale. I don't know. And I'm going to say, if you're pale, you know it, and you like it, that's fine. I'm going to say, but the person you might fall in love with eventually, I feel like they might have a tan. Something about a tan and someone being super pale. So we got two different spectrums here. And I think that's super funny. Someone's Mr. Translucent. So I'm going to say, maybe it's you if you stay home a lot. That's what I said. With the sun card, you might want to go out in the sun, okay? If you're Mr. Translucent, I'm saying it's been bothering you. I was like, go out in the sun a little bit, get some sun. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna say just get a t-shirt tan. Okay? I had a tank top tan forever, and I said, enough! And I went out there and laid in a bikini for one day and evened it out. I mean, pretty damn good. But I had a tank top tan because every time I went to the damn store, and I was like, oh God, I can't stand a tank top tan. Well, anyways, my point is that you might be tempted to switch things up a bit. If you've been going out a lot, you might want to stay home. Alright? And if you've been staying home a whole lot, you might want to go out and have some adventure. But either way, this whole love thing is going to be kind of adventurous. Okay? It's making me think it's going to be with someone you would never usually date. With maiden energy, who the hell knows who they'll be? Oh goodness, maiden and the octopus? Okay, they could be Mega Mind. They could be any character here, okay? They could be anybody. The key, and it was in reverse. They're gonna be something that you've been looking for. Like, you know how when you lose your keys and you finally find it? It gets exciting. You're gonna be excited. Yeah. I mean, I'm picturing all sorts of ways of being excited. Some of you, it's just friendship. Some of you, it's like, you know, the keys to the vessel. I want to say, okay, the keys to the actual castle. Okay, something like this. Like they fall in love. You guys fall in love. Like I said, we have Aquarius and Leo here, so who knows what goes down? Okay, there might be some. I want to say there might be some integrity. Okay, there might be some, as I said, battles of the mind. Okay, I feel like this person's mind will intrigue you. Okay, reunion. That's what I said. This is someone maybe you've known. You might have knew them from a while ago. I have all the lights off, so I'm sorry, it's a bit dark. And I hope I got my iPad up, but I really don't know. Okay, I kind of just jumped into this because I was like, I'm gonna end up falling back asleep. Oh, excuse me, and not even doing one reading. Okay, so I was like, I need to wake up, and also I want to take a shower. So yeah, everyone is doing their best. Okay, so I feel like, regardless now, I see it as you meet someone, and I feel like you're extremely confident, and you're like, I don't know, you're like in your zone. I want to say, like you're looking fly. Okay, and I don't know, something comes along that's like a risk, like how that octopus, like how I find it such like, oh my gosh, no, that dream I used to have. You know what I mean? I used to have that dream. That dream don't actually happen no more. So it's like, but I still see it as a risky situation, a risky thing. You know what I mean? But you're risky business right now. You're sliding around being Tom Cruise. You're just having fun, and then you see something with all this riskiness, and you don't know, and it's got maiden energy, so it kind of lures you in, but you don't really quite know. All right, but then I don't know. One magical sunny day, you guys get to know each other better, and it's like I don't know. It causes a need to get together and more, and like want to be around each other. I want to say, and it kind of puts the risk at ease. I want to say it might even open you guys up energetically to each other, like you guys understand each other more. I don't know. And then it could be, like I said, it could be someone from your past or some type of past situation. Maybe this reminds you of someone from the past. Okay, and something with offers, the offers, the type, the things that they give you is what it is. And I feel like for most of y'all, okay, at first I started out with saying 35%. Now I say it's a good hard 50-50 because it is in the middle of the spread. After I say all that, I feel like most of y'all end up falling in love and bringing love and romance to the situation. Like it ends up being someone you can date. With maiden energy, it's like I feel like they're going to be in your age group. And yeah, for the ones where they're in your age group, okay, then I feel like, yeah, something with an adventure. I don't know. And pride getting in your way and an adventure. I don't know about that one, okay? But everyone's doing their best. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay? You are destined for greatness on the wings of love, okay? So I feel like those of you that don't even look for love, like I said, you're too busy being Tom Cruise. I want to say it just happens naturally. Not sure how, not sure why. Okay? And then it says to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yee-haw, and woohoo. Okay, so I want to say, that's how it's going to happen. You're going to want to have sex. As I said, they're going to have the keys to the vessel. Okay, ladies, they're going to be able to make they're they're going to be able to stir your honey pot, okay? And then they're going to be able to give you a boner. Things like this, okay? Okay? And I feel like this type of energy, I feel like you've been looking for someone that can do the magic, okay? Adventure, I feel like you never thought in a million years it's in a storybook. Okay, yeah, no, this is making me think I'm talking to an asexual. Okay, let me tell you, it happens. Alright? That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. Okay, back to those options cards. So now I would say that those of you that have romantic options have been looking for romance. This is not likely for you mostly. Okay? You find that person you've been seeking, because you were destined to find them. Okay? I don't know if they're going to be who you think they were, because you need insight to get this hypothetical boner. You know what I mean? And then we have from the past with the options card. And then hold up, I need a drink. My mouth is so dry. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna eat. I'm so snacky. My fingers going numb again. I'm gonna take Advil at a time. Okay. If I could make just 2 wishes, I wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depth of my gratitude for every moment of your life. Oh, that's really cool. This person's gonna be someone that really respects you. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you are, to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. You were such a good idea, the universe. This is that card where that person is strange, okay? I feel like this person might be a bit strange. I don't always pinpoint on the strangeness of this card, but who the hell is like, if I could just make 2 wishes? It's like, isn't it 3 wishes? And it's like, so why are they talking about 2? And then they're like, they wish for even more wishes. So it's like they kind of have a wish already. So why are they wishing? Or did they already blow off a wish? All right, this person's an overthinker. Your person's gonna be an overthinker. So yeah, your person's gonna be in one hell of an octave. They might creep you out. All right. So I want to say yeah. I want to say you might meet your match, Scorpio. Maybe you meet a Scorpio. Either way, we have Aquarius and Leo here. So I want to say placements might matter for you in those areas, but if you don't even look into those placements, I said continue not doing that. Just do what you do. But for those I want to say if the person very well could be a Leo or Aquarius or have that in their chart somehow. I think that's really fun, but you have options. So I feel like you're gonna exhaust these options because you're a Scorpio. You're gonna want to know, all right? I feel like you're gonna explore any type of romantic options. This is for people with romantic options. Any of y'all with romantic options, you're gonna explore them all somehow. You're gonna poke them all because you just gotta know. It's just how you are. Okay, even if you just end up being friends, that's how you're gonna go into these types of things. I feel like people are gonna be approaching you, and I want to say you're gonna either get rid of them and not be friends with them even, or you're gonna stay maybe friends with them. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna place them all, but at the very end of all these options, I feel like there's 7 of them particularly, and then I feel like this might have been going back this whole past year. So I want to say think of any options that you can remember. Forget the ones you don't remember. I'm going to say and count those up. I'm going to say maybe that's how many you have left until you realize or something, or till you bump into this other person. So you might not bump into this person that you actually like. I want to say is your match. You might not bump into them in July, but I want to say you knock through some of your options to get to them. I feel like there's a list of people you gotta go through. Like you gotta kiss some frogs or some shit like this. Okay, this is funny. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna giggle. All right. We have the 2 of Wands, as I say, making a decision. Trying to make a decision, though. We're not quite there. It's the backside of it. You know what I mean? But you have it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like as if you have, so you got like 4 different people that you're friends with. Maybe some might like you. I don't know. But you're not quite really doing anything. You're Tom Cruising. Let's face it, you're just Tom Cruising. But you're checking out the options that have been displayed to you already. And you're like, there's one that I really, really, really want to head to. But I really gotta check this out, and this. Yeah, I feel like you just gotta go poke them. And I feel like with being a Scorpio, okay, and being a water sign, love, all right, and insight, I feel like, and risk, I feel like you already kind of like are very good at weeding through. And if not, you're very young, so that takes time. So I want to say the older, more mature Scorpios here tonight. I want to say you kind of already been there, done that on most of it. So you already, yeah, you realize everyone's just doing their best in life. So it's like you see situations for what they are, and I feel like you close them out quick. You don't even get romantic necessarily. Depends on how scorpionic you are. Like, I don't know how promiscuous you are. Okay? Then we have the Chariot, so it's like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you know which one you want to head towards, but I feel like you poke other things along the way just to make sure. And I feel like that's just because you're a Scorpio. You need to stop that. But I feel like the one that you have in mind, whichever one that ever pops up that is kind of like that golden ball, like, you know, that thing, that thing that you want to head towards, and you feel like it's time for it, something like that. When something like that comes along, that's the one with the Sun card and the key, and then the reunion. Okay, that's what I said. I think it's definitely someone from the past. I'm not sure though. Offering it makes me think they make moves on you. With Harmony, like I said, you're too busy being Tom Cruise. 8 of Cups, yeah, I'm telling you, you might put your back to them even. You might already know them. Okay, you have the 8 of Cups, you have the backside of it though. Oh shoot, can't quite see it, but it's them walking away from it. But it's like, this is the other side of it, where it's like someone's sitting around and waiting on it. So it's like, it's almost like this kid knows that parent's coming back. It's like that person went to go get milk. Okay, they're like, well, I know they'll be back for milk one day. And they're like wishing on a star for it or something. So it's like, I feel like your person already, like, I don't know, your person's in your life already and probably likes you. I dropped my card. And they just wait on you, I want to say. Because they're probably doing this. I want to say they're probably doing the same thing. I was talking about y'all both diabolical at the end of the day. Yeah, you both got a lot of scorpionic energy somewhere in your charts, I feel like. But they might be older or younger than you. That's the thing. Whoever's the younger one, I feel like, is the one that has to catch up here. There's an age difference between you and this other person. With the maiden card, definitely. I want to say maybe they're younger than you. So that's why, even if they're younger, someone is definitely not ready, not knowingly ready to settle down yet. Okay? And it's like, they gotta look at all those stupid options, they gotta go check them out. And then victory. It's like they know their victory is coming. I don't know. They must not be looking. They must have already looked at all their options. And they're like, well, I already got all my options all cleaned up and in a row. They already know which option they want. And I feel like they're just hoping for it. I don't know. And living off their days. And this other person, I feel like, is going out and investigating them. And especially with the Chariots, I feel like that's more so you. But either way, the other person, the one that I consider to be your match, the one that I know you'll meet eventually, I'm gonna say, the one you have victory with. Ooh, and then it's the Page of Pentacles. Okay, that's what I said. What is the backside? So as I said, you're not really even gonna be making offers, but it even looks like this card, which was the backside of this. Okay, how about that? You see, they're like, you know what I mean? That's what's to come. I just don't quite know yet. You gotta get victory over all all other options, all other 7 opponents, I want to say. Alright, because you got it's the 7 of Cups and then the 8 of Cups. So I want to say, it's just what it is. You gotta knock out 7 opponents. And I guess the 8th one is your winner. Okay, it's the winner. So either way, I think that's fun. Just a little silliness to it at the end. But I want to say, a good portion of you find a romantic person to chase. Okay? To pursue. And I want to say it helps you walk away from a past romance for a majority of y'all. It helps you to stop waiting around and wishing on a star that wasn't actually going to happen, if that makes sense. For those of you that were wishing on a star and waiting for something to come back around for you, I want to say they might have moved on and they didn't even explain why or how to you. And I want to say that's when this person might come in. They might just help get you on the path to seeing them 7 people, and then y'all end up together like a rom-com. That's what I said. Y'all might not end up together this month, but you are destined for greatness in the wings of love. So it's like you definitely have a romantic, I want to say, you got a rom-com movie coming on. Okay. I think that's kind of fun though. So that seems like a fun July. I really do picture it bleeding off into August though, definitely. So this is might be 2 month thing for you, a 2 month story for you, I want to say. But either way, I hope you enjoyed and I hope you had fun. I probably won't do another reading tonight, but the next reading I'm doing is Sagittarius. So I'll be back probably in the morning because I'm probably going back to sleep and then I'm gonna just get up at like 4 a.m. and maybe do a reading. Bye.